Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of...
G'day and welcome back to Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I am the Ginger Ninja and these are my movie reviews. If you're new to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking it out. It is truly appreciated. And if you could, hit that thumbs up button, helps with that whole YouTube algorithm. And of course, subscribing to my channel and clicking that notification bell would be appreciated as well. For my returning viewers, thank you for your continued support as we look at the Resident Evil franchise. Now, as you know, I am looking into a franchise, so every Friday, Franchise Fridays, we look at a franchise, another movie in that franchise. We did it with Phantasm, now we're doing it with the Resident Evil series, and we're up to the third one, Resident Evil Extinction from 2007. Now, this one was directed by russellmulcahy. Now, surely you know the name. He's fantastic. He's done some really great work, and this is no exception. The film has a huge cast. Now, obviously, we have some returning faces, including millajovovich, but we also have some new faces. So let's have a look. So, like I mentioned, millajovovich, Alilarter, odedfehr, iainglenn, Mike Epps, Ashanti, Spencer Locke, Christopher Egan, Lyndon Ashby, Jason O'Mara, and many more. And I will touch on this in a bit, but that is one of the issues. There are so many members of this cast, it does create a bit of an issue later on. So, hey, let's look at the plot. So, and this is directly from IMDb, and it's a very basic plot. There is a lot more to this film. But survivors of the Raccoon City catastrophe travel across the Nevada desert hoping to make it to Alaska. Alice joins a caravan and their fight against the evil Umbrella Corporation. Yeah, there's much more to it than that. So, now, there will be spoilers ahead. So if you have not seen this film, you know what to do. Go check it out. Definitely worth it. If you're a fan of high-octane action and a healthy dose of post-apocalyptic chaos, then Resident Evil Extinction might just be your T-virus-infected cup of tea. This installment of the Resident Evil franchise takes the zombie-fueled mayhem to a whole new level. Okay, so let's have a look at the cast. We have, like I mentioned, a really big cast here, and it does come with its pros and cons. We have millajovovich returning as Alice, our main protagonist through the entire franchise. And she does continue to shine as that character, like with the physicality and commitment she brings to the role. And while she does remain a compelling lead, some of the supporting characters are very one-dimensional and serve primarily as zombie fodder or just simple plot devices. Particularly Ashanti's character Betty, and even Mike Epps as LJ and Carlos Olivier, played by odedfehr. These are really wasted opportunities. Not so much odedfehr, like I did like his characters, the way he progressed, but yeah, they did LJ and Betty wrong. Very wasted opportunities, and these characters' connections are very underdeveloped. We see they have a connection to each other, a romantic interest in each other. But because we're not shown that, the underdevelopment of their relationship, it lacks that emotional impact when they die. And when Ashanti dies, it is one of those stupid deaths. Like, it is dumb. She tries to save LJ, like by closing a bus door so the birds get trapped in there. But literally 2 seconds after she dies, some other idiot opens the front bus door and the birds get out. So wasted death, stupid death. And like I said, spoilers. So Lyndon Ashby is in it as a sharpshooting cowboy named Chase. He's another wasted opportunity. There was a lot more story there. He's a cool character. It would have been interesting to see how they all met up and how they survived. And this is the problem with such a big cast of really good characters within a tight 90-odd minute time frame. You don't have enough time to focus and expand on these characters, which is really unfortunate because they did miss out on a lot of story there. We do, however, get a fantastic villain with Iainglenn as Dr. Isaacs and the introduction of Wesker, who anyone from the game would know, pivotal role in the film, played by Jason O'Mara, who I believe was only in this one. They did change the actor, so that's unfortunate, but we'll get to that on the next one. And now onto the directing and the writing. Now the film expands on the Resident Evil universe and provides more insights into the T virus outbreak and its consequences. The exploration of new environments and the introduction of new threats contribute to the overall world building of the series, which I liked. For me, Resident Evil and Raccoon City went hand in hand. When I played the games, I loved Resident Evil 2 and 3, set in Raccoon City. Didn't really go into the other ones, but even the movie itself, like taking it from where I knew it into somewhere new and exciting was, yeah, so well done. The film, however, occasionally succumbs to predictable plot twists and stereotypical genre conventions. The plot itself maintains a very brisk pace filled with intense action sequences and some suspenseful moments, but it does struggle, particularly in the middle act, with certain scenes feeling unnecessarily prolonged, and that can contribute to a sense of stagnation in the narrative. And it can lead to audiences feeling disengaged from the movie. The action sequences are where Resident Evil Extinction truly shines. The intense gunfights, the jaw-dropping stunts, I think millajovovich I think they were on the wire acting or whatever it is, where she's doing these spins in the air, look phenomenal. The film just delivers a relentless barrage of, just these adrenaline pumping moments. Milajovovich's Alice continues to be a force to be reckoned with, and showcasing her combat skills, like I said, with those stunts that she does. She's flipping in the air, These are really exhilarating to see because it showcases her character's development in her powers as well as, what she's willing to do to protect those close to her. Additionally, another standout feature of Extinction is the visual aesthetic, which you can't really see, but you can tell it's kind of desert-ish. You've got some sand down there, you've got all these crows, which I'll touch on in a moment as well, but the post-apocalyptic setting is beautifully bleak, with vast desert landscapes and abandoned cities serving as a backdrop for the relentless fight for survival. The filmmakers do a commendable job of creating a world that feels both desolate and dangerous and enhances the overall atmosphere of the film. And now onto the effects. Now, the effects in this are outstanding. The look of the zombies, they've got this leathery and dried out look. They're in a desert, so that makes sense. Like, they look like they've been out there for some time, and we know 5 years have passed, but they just look worn, leathered. Yeah, those effects look great. The fresh zombies also, they look gruesome and disgusting, especially when they're infected with another strain of the T virus. They look just gruesome, like they look, fresh, slimy, gross. However, there are moments where the special effects appear dated, and in particular the CGI. in particular for the final battle between Tyrant and Alice. There are some scenes where the Tyrant, played by Iainglenn, the fingers shoot out into this other character's face, no-name character. It looked pretty dated and it felt distracting, to me anyway. And I'm sure for modern audiences, it would take them out because it does look pretty bad. But look, don't get me wrong, there is much worse CGI out there, and overall the effects in this film are fantastic. Just a few little CGI issues that diminish the overall effects. Rewatchability. This is, so far, I'll put that out there so far because I don't want to spoil anything for other movies down the track. This is my favourite of the franchise. The harsh, unforgiving landscapes create a new world to explore and opens the universe up instead of confining it to Raccoon City. Raccoon City, Resident Evil, they go hand in hand. This expands it and brings out more opportunities. It succeeds in delivering an action-packed sequences, a strong performance from millajovovich, and a storyline that further explores the sinister origins of the T virus. It opens up the world to explore in further installments. So what's not to like? I would definitely give this a rewatch anytime. Overall, Resident Evil Extinction is a very entertaining entry in the franchise that brings a fresh setting and an expanded scope to the series. It successfully blends intense combat scenes with a visually captivating world, creating an entertaining experience, to say the least. While it may not be a cinematic masterpiece, it certainly delivers a promise of zombie slaying, high energy thrills. So strap in, hold on tight, and get ready for a pulse pounding journey through the wastelands of the T-virus apocalypse. Overall, for a score, I would give Resident Evil Extinction 8.5 out of 10. And there you have it. That is my review of Resident Evil Extinction. Have you seen this film? Are you going to see this film? No matter what, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it, or if you're going to go check it out, or if you hated it, let me know. I want to hear what your thoughts are. So thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. Of course, helps with the YouTube algorithm and gives me warm fuzzies. But also, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because we've got some great stuff coming. Down the track, there's going to be some good stuff hitting very soon. I've got my Trashy Tuesdays where I look at some trashy horror, action, sci-fi, whatever. It could be a comedy, usually it's from the 80s or the 90s and it's generally pretty trashy. So those are there. I've got some unboxings, some hauls that I do. So they're all on there. Check them out. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.